Hey guys, it's Scry here. Many of you have probably noticed that Bitcoin's taken a bit of a plummet over the last day. It seems that it's connected to Elon Musk's tweets, and I know that the crypto space is a bit unimpressed by all of this. So I just felt, because I have connected to Elon Musk and his connection to crypto in a past reading, and so I just felt to reconnect and maybe understand a little bit deeper of what's going on here. So as I connected in with Spirit, I was taken straight to the reference of secret society and his involvement with some sort of a secret society. Now, the visual that I get is I see him in a very plush suit, and he's having acquaintance with people with a lot of money, very high rollers. I see them at a large event, and it almost feels like a ball or a fundraiser. And it's interesting because I'm actually being shown a reference to a movie, and the movie that I'm being shown is a 90s film called The Fugitive. It's got Harrison Ford in it. And if I remember rightly, the movie was about doctor who, his wife was murdered to cover up some corruption within pharmaceutical industry, and then he ends up getting the blame for the murder and he's on the run. So I'm sure there's much more to the movie, but I'll leave it at that. And I just feel like there is some connection within the element of the corruption and big players and big influence, big money behind the scenes, and in some way Elon's connection to such things. Now, Spirit says that Saturday Night Live was meant to draw attention to, but on some level it feels like a distraction from other levels of what's really taking place in the way that it's coming through to me. And there's many big players working individually. It's like I'm seeing all these individual parties and just, again, big money and reference to bankers and corruption. And for some reason I'm being reminded of XRP, because I remember when I did a reading on XRP when there was all the drama going on around the start of the year with the lawsuit that just came in, I saw a lot of connection and references to big bankers and behind the scenes corruption taking place. And for some reason, Spirit is referencing that within this. So I'm not sure if that is actually connected or they're just exempling a similar scenario. Now I'm seeing and hearing big money men being paid off. And I ask Spirit, why am I being shown this? And I hear that Elon is working for them. He's agreed to do it. It's like he feels a little bit out of his depth in the way the energy's coming through, almost like he thought he was going to be part of something, but it's becoming deeper and deeper, and it's like he's sinking further and further down into it. And it's like I'm having a visual now of him in quicksand, and the more he struggles, the more he's getting pulled under within the depth of what he's involved in. And this is also in regards to his feelings. It's like he's in over his head, and I'm seeing him wiping his brow, sweating, and wondering why he's become involved in this. And then as I asked, well, why has he become involved in this? And I'm hearing to trump someone. Now, interesting use of word, I know, but it almost feels like some sort of bet that he's made. And it's starting to feel like it's going horribly wrong in the way the energy is coming through. And there's a lot of fear and illusion around this for Elon. And in the way that the energy is coming through, it appears that he's not coming to terms with what he's got involved in. And I'm just shown him over and over, wiping his brow, sweating with stress. And I'm shown him and a connection to him, like an underbelly of people. A level down is how I'm being shown this. And It's like there's a darkness feeling to it. It has feeling of corruption. It almost has like a feeling of a dark web kind of feeling, secret societies, just this level of dark corruption underneath him, like a level down. Now I'm hearing he's in dire straits, and I'm just shown again him sweating, and again I'm being taken back to this event, this ball, could be fundraiser, with all these high up people, and he's in a tuxedo, very well dressed. And I'm asking Spirit, well, what's the purpose of being shown this? And they say that he's not alone and that there is many others involved in this current situation that's playing out now. And I ask, well, what's the agenda here? And I'm hearing to become rich men, rich bankers. And then I'm actually getting reference to rags to riches, and that some will adopt early and become millionaires. So I feel as though there's reference perhaps to another project going on. Now, as I ask reference, there's a few things flickering by, but I am feeling strong connection to Cardano. Now, I'm not saying that Cardano is something that's going to be adopted, but Spirit is just bringing Cardano into the forefront of my attention. I'm also being shown reference to a number 47. Now, there may be zeros attached to that number, but just to leave that out there. And now I'm hearing death to the dollar, and I'm feeling that he's in some way involved in trying to make this happen. It's like he's got a passion to, kill the dollar, and that's coming through really strongly. But in the way his energy feels, it's very messy and somewhat fragmented. And it's like I'm seeing him here, there and everywhere, switching between things, but not putting strong foundations down in any of what he's trying to do in the way that it's coming through. And now I'm seeing him in a priest outfit, which is kind of weird. It's like I'm seeing his ideas and thoughts and connection to some kind of, I want to say religion, but not necessarily. And it's like I'm now being shown his ideas and his thoughts, and in some way it has a connection to Jewish men with these big hats and plaits. It's like there's some kind of religious feeling in the way that it's connecting. So within this, and him wearing some kind of a priest outfit and having some connection to some kind of community that has strong religious beliefs. This is one group which I feel as though Spirit is showing me quite strongly, but there is all these other involved parties. So it really does feel like Elon is kind of over his head in quite a messy situation in the way the energy feels. Fragmented, messy, stressed. High stress, a lot of sweating and wiping his sweat off his brow is the way it's coming through. So I just thought I'd touch in with that inquiry today. If you're liking these videos, please give a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to support the channel and the growth of the channel. Okay guys, I'll see you again soon with another video. Raven Scry signing off.